Hello guys, how you doing today? I just want to do a visual recap of saving grips again. I hope y'all had a great Christmas. However, I was looking at my grips, and I've been playing these grips for a while. And I said, I like these grips. Some guys don't like green. But I decided to go with a different grip. This is called a 360 grip. In other words, it does not have the logo coming down the front, but in other words, it's a 360 grip where you won't see nothing but lines. Some people rather not be distracted with logos or whatever. So I said, I'm gonna try these grips out. They feel good. They're standard grips. But to recap, what I like to show you is actually saving the grips, because I never know, I may want to save these grips again. So again, I take my V-groove tube, I insert it into the mouth of the grip, as so, just like this. Once I insert it in, I keep the top side up, bottom side down. I got it in the jaws of the grip. I want to apply some of my solvent lightly into it so it can actually gravitate down the grip. I'm still going to save these grips. So actually just put it in, and as you can see, you want to apply it gently, and as it goes down each inch, it is turning pretty freely. That means it's cutting through, not cutting through, but it's getting through the tape as well, the grip also in between. Just apply a little bit more. It's not hard to do. Squirt a little bit more solvent in there. And as you can see, it is reaching the bottom. I also have a rag under it just to keep it, or a cloth, just to keep the end of the grip clean for surfaces. And as I put it down a little bit more, I apply it here. Just a little bit more, and she's almost there. Then as she twists this, there it is, she broke. You take the groove, you slide it off. Just that simple. You still have the grip. And I just replace it, laying it down, and there it is. If you can see, there's no tape inside of the grip mouth. So it's savable. Now my next task is to get the grip tape off. You can come with a knife and shave the grip off. Like so. But it's going to be kind of hard to get it started. But the best thing to do is apply a heat gun, which I have over here. Let me get over here for a second, show you where my heat gun is. Once I have my heat gun, let's turn it on to high heat so it can loosen up the grip, tape, and the solvent. This will make it a lot easier to take off. And just do it like so. I probably got maybe about 2 or 3 wraps on here because of my hands, the feel, the comfort of my hands. Some guys just want 1 wrap or 2, some want 2, some want 3. If you're trying to build up a standard tape to a mid-size, you want to do 4 wraps of tape. Oh, by the way, grips come in standard, mid-size, and jumbo. Okay. So now that I got that heated up, just let air. Take your knife. You can actually peel it off with the knife. Once you peel it off, there are 2 ways to do it. When you got excess tape, sometimes it's much easier just to peel it off and just watch it. Just turn it around, get it started, and just pull it back like so. Or, like I said, let's take the knife. And just get the excess off. And if need be, just run you some more heat. Heat does the trick. See, this grip tape has been on for a while. Just apply it on there. Get some heat on it. Don't be scared to put the heat on it. It won't hurt the shaft at all. See how much more I got now. See what happens to it now. It's almost like you can peel it back with your fingers, your nails, whatever you have that's accessible. And see, it becomes easy to pull off. The same area. And then for smaller amounts, just kind of clean off the residual. Okay. Much easier. But the trick is make sure you got plenty of heat to get the old tape off. Okay. And there it is. I got a clean shaft. Now, for those who don't have a vise, a clamp is much easier to have. That way to keep your shaft or your golf club secured. And you always want to make sure that your club head is pointed straight up and down when you're applying your grip. Straight up and down in the vise. Here. I have it straight up and down in that area. This is my grip. You can get any of these vise clamps, or you can get a vise from your neighborhood Home Depot. Set your rig up. Something similar to what I'm doing, or just use a regular vise and clamp it down to the table with a rubber piece to mount your shafts so it won't mar or dent your shaft. Clamp down on it and you got a tight grip. Okay, now your tape dispenser. You want to pull your tape dispenser. If you have a knife, or not just a knife, but scissors, you can cut the length that you need as far as the length of the tape. From this point to this point, that's how much you want to cut off to the length for the tape. Take your tape, apply it here, down the middle of your shaft, like so. Let the adhesive stick to it. Roll your tape with your hands. Okay, just like that. Always use your hands as good tools. Your hands are your better tools for wrapping. Just like that. As you would a pancake, or I don't know if you're any bakers out there. Once that is flat, then you leave about a 1/4 inch off the shaft. Pigtail it. Push it in, just like that. Alright, there's your grip tape. Now, my grip, here's my solvent. You want to make sure you have something to spread or either apply the grip inside. You want enough to saturate the inside of the grip, and then with inside saturating the inside of the grip, you can also apply just a little bit or some to saturate. The tape. Shake it up. You want to mix it inside the grip so it can actually slide on easy. Apply it. You always hold the end of the butt when you're shaking it, then let it go. And there it is. You dropped it on, poured it on. Now you're ready to apply the grip. So once my grip is applied here, take the mouth of the grip, slide it on, and push. And you let it burp. Once you hear it burp, that means that you got it all the way to the end of the grip. And that's it. You got a grip on it. Wipe off the residual. Okay? And once you take off the residual, put it back, unloose it. Take your grip and you want to tamp it. Once you tamp it, that means that you want to make sure that the butt is all the way to the end of the shaft. And there's your grip. Okay? And like I said, it's 360. There's no logo that you can see. Make sure it cleans up. Okay? And you always want to set it up straight up and down after you gripped it. And it should be dry within the hour. Yes, within the hour. Do not swing within a half hour, but you want to give it enough time to cure and dry. But you can swing it after the half hour, so within that hour. Okay, so if there's any other questions, I'm going to show you on the next trip how to remove a grip with a knife blade. So come back and join me on my next segment.